Hi, this is Rosalind Kahn from Chow Entertainment, Living Your Best Life. Oh my God, this is such an amazing opportunity we have here. I'm with Chow Entertainment, Living Your Best Life at KXLA Chow Entertainment every Tuesday in Los Angeles, and that's on 11 a.m. We also have it in Las Vegas at KGNG. We are on Amazon Fire and Roku TV. Today, we have the delight and pleasure of meeting a distinguished, refined individual. His name is Frank Graves. Frank Graves is had a professional singing career that took off with the soul group, the Dynamic Soul 7, who performed throughout Kentucky and Ohio, and he was mentioned in the Sacramento News and Reviews. Columnist Buzz Norton states, Graves has great pipes, and if you dig Luther Vandross, you'll like his To My Lady in 1992. The Sacramento Sutter town, Tim McHarg describes Graves' music as a soulful ballad with Graves' smooth vocal and upbeat synth sound gives the song To My Lady a professional contemporary feel. Frank was the United Kingdom International Unisong Contemporary Award winner, first place for the best writing musician in solid rock. Say hello to the crowd.
Hello.
Oh my God, it's awesome to have you here with us.
Thank you.
I know it's
Thank
a
you.
hot one here in the valley as we're recording this today. It's only going to get hotter, but I understand you had a big break that came from the military. Tell me, did you have to go out and fight wars, and then as the booby prize, they allowed you to go into music? How did that work?
No, they didn't allow me to do any of that. No, it was after I finished up my military career. I went and I ran across an old friend of mine from my high school. And I was playing trombone at the time, brass. And he wanted to know if I was still playing because I had a group called the Dynamic Soul 7. He wanted me to come down and audition for them. And so that's what I done was I went down and auditioned, and they liked it. And so I became part of this group called Dynamic Soul 7 out of Richmond, Winchester, Kentucky.
Now you had mentioned that your friend had some professional music to his background. Tell me a little bit about his stuff. What was his name?
Yeah, his name was Dwayne Clayton. Dwayne was one of the lead trumpets for Ohio Players. And he also was the lead trumpet player for the Dynamic Soul 7. And so we played in the same band at Dunbar High School. And so it was, when we ran into each other, he asked me about the possibility of coming and playing with them. And so that's what I done, was I went and auditioned and got accepted.
You also played in some special plan for the military. Tell me about that experience.
The military thing came about some years afterward. It's after I got back and I was just returning back to my, I guess you call my normal life. And I was playing one night. I had already been writing and doing a lot of other music. And then one night I was playing in a little club down in Lancaster, California. And some of the individuals there that night were there. They were from the 562nd Air National Guard Band out of Channel Islands. And so they talked to me afterwards and wanted to know would I come and audition for their band. And that's what I done, and then became a part of them a little later on.
Now, how long did this band last for?
This was like almost 12 years. We became the first combo R&B band, and we played just everywhere. It was Vandenberg, Phoenix, Delaware, just wherever they needed us to play, and our name became popular as the 562nd Combo R&B Band.
Now, did you ever make it down to Camp Pendleton?
No, unfortunately we didn't get there, but we had a lot. But now what we did do, we played a major July 4th concert at the La Jolla, at the park there in La Jolla. And we had approximately 15,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, and we started doing the R&B show after doing all of the traditional songs, and we quit to go back to the traditional song, and the crowd just went berserk, and they wanted the R&B show to continue.
Well, you always said you're one person who really feeds the crowd and gives the crowd what they want, and that's so important in our musical
Yes.
entourage.
Yeah.
You know?
It's it was great.
Now, from there, you came upon a documentary with Smokey Robinson in 2021 on Netflix. Can you tell us how that came about?
Actually, the individual, his name is Roman Johnson. Roman is the lead keyboard player for Stevie Wonder. Yeah, obviously, Stevie has some great musicians, and so I've been working with Roman on different projects, doing a lot of my music, and so Roman, we was working on a track, and he wanted to know if I would write words to this particular track, and so I went home and I wrote it, and I came back, and it was a song called I named it "Loving You," and it was pertaining to the women of this world, all of the things that women do, you know, with all of to give them all of the accolades that they should have, and so that's what we done, and so in the process of finishing it up, they liked it so much that they wanted to put it on the track, put that song on the track for the documentary for Claudia Robinson.
Wow, that sounds like a beautiful thing. Well, it's about time to take a little break, and if you missed out on any of this is Frank Graves here. He told us about his beginning in the military, on the military band, how a high school friend opened up those doors, how he went on many stages with that, and we just finished talking about his documentary with Claudette Rogers Robertson's. Hold tight, and we'll be right back. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Oakland Aviation Museum. This is a special museum for aircraft, historic GA, general aviation, and World War II airplanes here at the Oakland Airport. As you can see, it's now open 7 days a week for the summer, and I wanted to show you around. This is an indoor and outdoor museum. This is the outdoor area. Over there we have a flying boat. There's not too many of those left. Here you can see the Douglas KA-3B Sky Warrior. Really cool. Let me take you inside the hangar. I'd love to show you around a little bit inside this hangar that is home to so many wonderful planes. This here is a favorite of most people. It's a P-51 Mustang. Lots of red and blue. You can read up on it. See the helicopter back there? It's always great to look at all historic aircraft that you can't see in too many places. I'll just take you through this hangar right here. This is an Aranca. A lot of people got their start or had their first flight in this plane. Now we use more Cessnas. Come over here. And this is just a great place to come and visit, to bring your family. As you can see, the ground is like a little runway. Like the Kitty Hawk Corporate. And of course, that's the Wright Brothers. That's the Wright Brothers plane. There's always exhibits in here. We have some engines. And this is the gift shop where you can get all of your favorite aviation goods. Thank you, and we hope to see you soon. Welcome back. This is Rosalind Kahn with Chow Entertainment. We have with us the lovely, the amazing Frank Graves telling us about the world of music with the R&B. And in case you missed out on the first part, he started in the Army, and from the Army he went out to play with some high school friends, and it was from there he went on to be in a documentary. Now, this time we're going to talk about the Freedom Celebration concert in the amphitheater in Palmdale. Tell us about this special one here.
It became I had been playing for the Palmdale amphitheater, or I'm sorry, the Palmdale Playhouse. I had gotten the young lady that started out there. Her name was Miss Dave McAllister, and I had been asking her to give my band an opportunity, my band Chemistry Sounds, an opportunity to play there. So I wanted to do both R&B and gospel, and so they said in the future they would take a good look at it because I didn't have a good name. I didn't have a big name at the time. But for whatever reason, a band canceled, and they called me up and asked me, hey, would you still be interested in doing a show? And I told them yes, and I told them I would do, they wanted to know what was the format, and I told them I'd do Motown. And they said, oh, well, that would be just up our alley. So that's what I done, and from that night, I had a sellout, and it was a hit from then on. I did a lot of Motown and gospel shows there for about 8 years and straight in a row.
Wow.
And it became a good, wholesome name for the group, or for the Playhouse. And so the Playhouse, right after that, decided to give me an opportunity to be the headliner for 2018. They call it Freedom Celebration, and we had a little group in front of us from out of LA. I don't remember the name, but the crowd wasn't really there yet. But anyway, as it turned out, we had a sellout. We had about 7,000 people in attendance, and we brought the house down.
No, that sounds amazing. Now, you were telling me something different about how they worked with crowd controls then and now. Can you share that with us?
The crowd control is the same, pretty much security everywhere. But with the amphitheater, it's much better because it's on a wide open field, grassy field. People bring their chairs and things like that, and they pretty much monitor everything pretty well. And couldn't ask for a better setting. Just a beautiful place to play.
It sounds it's just like heaven. I was talking about they didn't wait for the crowds. They just went ahead and began.
They did not wait for the crowd. As a matter of fact, they said give it 10 minutes, but the crowd was still around the amphitheater trying to get in. So they decided that we needed to go ahead and go with that.
Wow, quite different than what we experience today. Now, you had some amazing players that were playing with you. Tell me about some of the support people that you had working with you on that.
I had my bass player has been with me for approximately 20 years now, and his name was Ron Rosebear. He was the formerly of the Rolls Royce, the bass player. And then I had Micah Hands, who is the keyboard player who played for the Commodores and for the Delphonics. I had Ronnie Kaufman, who was the lead percussionist and drummer for Gap Band. And then there was Lex Steffner. Lex was one of my rhythm guitar players. He was from France. And then I had James Loon, who had played with me a number of times. He was the Grammy recipient of the Grammy Award, lead guitar player for the late James Ingram. And of course, here lately, the last show I had on my on stage with me was Mr. Victor Orlando, the Grammy nominee as the percussionist.
Sounds like you had some pretty talented people. Did they just fall into place, or how did you get these wonderful group of people all together at one place? Was this a combination of contacts over the years, or what made it happen?
Yeah, because you have to have somebody that you can go to that's the lead person. And Ron became my lead person. And then I forgot the fact to mention my main keyboard player, Richard Turner Jr. They call him. They call him the Prodigy. 88 keys. Oh my God! If you heard him play, you understand why they call him 88 keys. You know. And so it was like I called him up, tell him that we got a show coming, and then from there, they get the musicians, they practice wherever they got to practice, and I get my vocalists together, and we practice, and then when we come together, it's showtime.
Oh, that just sounds beautiful. That sounds beautiful. You know, there's one other thing I wanted to ask you. You mentioned something about Stevie Wonder. And you had a performance on the Humanitarian Foundation in 2001. Can you tell us about that one?
That was a call that came in to a different group, and so they asked me would I be the lead singer for the show or the performance. And when I heard the name Stevie Wonder, obviously it was like, yes, I'm gonna get to do something for his program. And it's a humanitarian type thing for Stevie. He still is a part of all of that. He has a lot of programs that people probably don't even know anything about. And so I'm just glad that I had an opportunity to do it, and we did that, and it was just a great setting. Mm-hmm.
Wow! So you were raising money for his foundation. Is what was happening?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like heaven. Now you've done a lot of things. What is up and coming next for you?
What I've just finished up was became the front cover person for the Hollywood Weekly magazine. That to me is awesome. I mean, to make the front cover of a major magazine, I don't care who you are. It's just one of those things where you just you just walk around in a different mode. It just gives you so much energy. You're ready. You're ready for the next level. And as they would say, I'm going to say that this here was like at the bottom of the mountain, but I have other mountains to go.
Wow. Now you said people, I love it. You said people can follow you just at Frank Graves on all your social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, they can go to Instagram, Facebook, obviously. But if they want to look at what I'm doing or all of my pictures, you can go to frankgravesmusic.com, and that should be get you right there. And then also, if they go on my Facebook, you're going to hear a lot of posts from the radio station, WMN Radio, out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm a part of the Uniso Record company globally.
Awesome. Well, this is Rosalind Kahn from Chow Entertainment, Living Your Best Life, KXLA in Los Angeles. And it's every Tuesday at 11 a.m., KGNG out of Las Vegas, 7 days a week at 8 p.m. And you have me on the brink of a trip to Egypt. Stay tuned so you can follow that show, interviewing a diplomat. This is Rosalind Kahn. Let's give it a wrap. Thank you so much.
Hi, this is John Grant with John Grant Coaching. Are you feeling depressed or anxious because you've just lost your job, perhaps a relationship? Well, you need a coach that will get to the root of the problem and give you simple instructions to follow each and every day. If that's you, call this number, 951-225-5809, and you'll be working with John Grant Coaching today.
Hi, this is Rosalind Kahn from Chow Entertainment here for La Jolla International Film and Fashion Contest. And it is the 13th annual, and I saw this wonderful couple and this great gentleman. He's got a beautiful shirt. Show me your shirt, man. Show me your shirt. It's got a heart on it, a heart of gold. And it is just beautiful. He and I had posed before, and he said he was up here to collect some awards or something like that. And I saw the smile on your face. Now tell me, what was it like putting this together?
It was a great opportunity to be able to tell the story of such an iconic figure in fashion, in history, and in human rights.
I mean, it was just beautiful. How did you decide to come up with it in the comic theme?
It was during the pandemic. Well, we're still in the pandemic, but there was no way of filming or going and filming somebody live or creating something. So I'm an artist. I paint, and Pat had already liked some of my paintings, and we have had conversations. So I figured that it would be the easiest and safest way to be able to tell a story, and also very unique.
Wow. Now, do I also understand that you had part in the artistry that was on the wall in the back?
Yes.
Oh my God. Is this the first year, or?
No, I have been collaborating with La Jolla since 2014, and Fred has a great eye for art. And so he has commissioned me to do some of the art for the Instagram walls, for the posters. The poster for this year he asked me to do it as well. So yeah, and I'm delighted. You know, the more art that I can show, and
that's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I know great art when I see it as well.
Thank you.
I have an eye for photography. I'm
Thank
very
you.
creative and I see good things. And so I remember something like this last year, and I'm like, you must have been part of it then.
Yes.
Wow. So what's next for you? Tell us about the award that you got. Can you show us those
Yes.
awards?
So we got Best Documentary.
Uh-huh. Hold it up so we can see.
And
Best documentary.
and this is thankfully, I don't take anything for granted. This is our 4th year winning for Best Documentary. I like to tell stories, and Best Animation, because yeah, the film is not real animation, and it's not where I want to be. It's moving plateaus, so it's very like a puppet, handmade, fashion illustration. So I'm taking everything where it came from. I wanted to have a very couture, if you like, feel. Like you can see the work, not that animation, real animation doesn't have it, but I wanted to give it a more human feel to it.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So what's up and coming for you next? What do you see next?
So next we want to tell fashion history for kids.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I think the future generations are kind of like losing touch with the world. We're moving way too fast, and we tend to forget who came before us. And I tell stories, and I love fashion, so I thought that telling stories about fashion and history for kids is a great way to connect with the world.
Oh, that is fantastic. I'm just really impressed as a Latino and all the wonderful things that you've been able to combine and do. In my past history, I used to work in Spanish language media. I was a salesperson.
Yeah.
And it's just so wonderful to see you recognized for so many talents. And the vision that you have of bringing the culture and the community
Yeah.
to overcome racism and things
Yeah.
like that. How can people follow you?
They can follow me on Instagram, and believe me, it works. Fred, the producer of this festival, and I created a character. His name is Max Vogue, like the magazine. And that's how Pat found me on Instagram. And that's how other beautiful people like Jean-Paul Gaultier and Jodie Watley, I don't know if you remember her, like all those people follow Max Vogue, because Max Vogue is this culture healer, if you will. He's somebody who's friends with everybody, and he tells stories. So that's our social media handle.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm quite the storyteller myself. I've been on the TEDx stage not once,
Yeah.
twice, and 3 times. I'm a humanitarian, and they say my greatest gift is telling stories.
It is it feels beautiful to tell stories.
No, definitely. So my show is on KXLA Chow Entertainment out of Los Angeles. We cover all Los Angeles, all the way from North Ventura County up to Victorville, out to the desert, down to Oceanside here in San Diego. And we're also in Las Vegas at KGNG. That's 26.8. We're on Amazon Prime TV, and we are on Roku TV. And I myself am going to Egypt in August. I'm going to visit a diplomat. So if you know anybody who wants to get their message out to the world in Egypt, I know a media mogul who can help make that happen. And we'll talk about that afterwards. But it's been a pleasure and honor.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking a few minutes out.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
Hi, this is Rosalind Kahn with Chow Entertainment, Living Your Best Life. I saw this man on the platform. I saw him on the stage at the La Jolla International Film and Fashion Show. It was with grace and ease that James Phillips was helping these ladies show their fashions off. And I find out he's not a fashion man, he's a hairstylist. Oh my God, so tell me, how does hairstyle go with making women's dresses look nice?
So it all falls hands in hand. The look starts at the top and works its ways down. We always start at the top of the head with the woman with the hair. So I love hair. I've been doing hair since I was 7. So now I'm the ripe age of 42. And hair creation with my boss that I'm here with now for the film festival. Her actual movie is called Visitor. Visitor is a movie of film and fashion into one. So we took the time today to do master hair pieces and hairstyles to go with the dresses. And the dresses are one of a kind, so I had to take good care of the hair and the dresses all in one. So that's why she caught me taking care of the dresses more on the red carpet, because I've already taken care of the hair.
I think I saw you earlier today. You were working on someone's hair outside here?
Yes, that was me. That was me.
My God.
Reconstructing her hair because it fell. Yeah, that was me.
So you like my hair?
I love your hair. The shortcut is amazing. I would do a little tight little curls, and make it even more poofier would be gorgeous. It would be so gorgeous because the color's already there.
It's the heat that
Yeah.
flattened it. You should have seen it when it.
I was not ready for this heat, and dressed in all black is not helping, but I'm making it look good.
Well, you do make it look good. 'Cause
Thank
got
you.
that smile in your heart, and I know that
Thank
everything
you.
you touch is just golden.
I'm trying to do that, one head at a time.
Are you based out of LA? Or?
I am based out of LA, Los Angeles. I live in Canoga Park.
We are neighbors. We could have carpooled together.
Yes, we could have.
Oh my gosh, I live in Los Angeles, and you can even see my show in LA. It's called Living Your Best Life every Tuesday.
I'm going to be watching it now, from now on, because now that I know about it, I'm watching it. Of course.
Oh my God, it's on Tuesday, 11 a.m. on Chow Entertainment, KXLA. We're in Las Vegas. In case you have any friends there, I'm sure you do. You're
A lot.
It's on KGNG, which is on 8 p.m. every day of the week. And
Wow.
I am going off to Egypt in August to visit a diplomat. So, should you have any friends or want to get your name out there, let me know and we can connect you.
Definitely. I'll reach out and see who do I want to help.
Oh my gosh, you are just such a doll. I
Thank you
love
so much.
You have
Thank
got a
you.
fun personality.
Thank you. I'm trying.
How do they follow you now?
You can follow me on Monet Designs on Instagram. That's MONET Designs Inc. on Instagram. And you can find all my work there and get in touch with me.
Fantastic. Well, you just put in the name Rosalind Khan and you can find me all over social
Oh,
media.
I'm going to find you and follow you.
You're
Yes,
gonna follow
definitely.
me and professional coaching and speaking. But Chow Entertainment is the show, and we'll see you in Hollywood.
I'll see you in Hollywood.
Hi, this is Rosalind Khan with Chow Entertainment, Living Your Best Life. I'm here with the beautiful Bree, a wonderful model. I think she comes from San Diego, am I not right?
That is correct. I'm currently in San Diego, yes, but originally from the East Coast.
Fantastic. So what have you been doing on your platform to help out the world?
So currently I am in healthcare and I'm working in behavioral health and mental health, and right now we're just looking to branch out and raise awareness right now with what's going on.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Anything specific that you guys are doing that you can tell us about?
Not right now, nothing in the works as of right now.
Well,
but
fantastic. Well, where can they follow you at?
You can find me on Instagram, that is my main platform, and you'll find me at IamBreeCake.
Well, it's truly a wonderful honor. My name is Rosalind Khan. I'm with Chow Entertainment, Living Your Best Life. That's Tuesdays, 11 a.m. here in Los Angeles. We're also on prime time in Las Vegas, KGNG, and coming to the world. Thank you so much, Bree. God bless you. Thank you.